Hello people, welcome to another episode of Iron Fist Mining. Now I know it's been 2 weeks since I did one of these, and there's a couple reasons for that. Number one, my landlord had to come by to do some repairs at the house, which is cool. I'm glad it's done. And the second being, we had a little rainstorm, so the water got higher than usual. And to give you an example, I did come down here to try to do some digging, and this area right here, this little circle, was me. I just wanted to see what was up in there, and the water was clear up to where my feet are, all that way over. In fact, it was so high I dug this little pit where my mule's sitting in, so the water could drain out. I did get a little gold, but because the water was so high, I didn't feel like sticking around, wasting my time, because I wasn't really getting a lot of gold. I don't know if you can see that in there. There's a big air bubble. See a little bit of color. It wasn't worth staying. It's barely anything. So I decided to wait. And then the very next day the water went down, which kind of irritated me. And that happened to be the day that my landlord was over looking at my house. So, with it being high, there's all kinds of debris everywhere. And I'm going to have to dig it out so I can get some usable current to use the sluice in. That's the kind of problem. Low water, there's two. It's a dichotomy, okay? On one side, it's great because now you can get to the deep spots. On the second part, the current slows down because it's so damn low. So what I do is I make these troughs, and some of it's been blown away from the current that came down because I used a lot of light material, so it's not even there anymore. But if you use little stones and build you like a big, giant-looking sluice out of rocks, you get a trough to feed your sluice. I might just run it down here and then walk back and forth to it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. It's early and the water's kind of cold and I'm not really wanting to get in. So, stick around, stay tuned. I might stand a chance to get some good gold. I bet that's where that is, right there. I don't know, contemplating, thinking, decisions have to be made, so I can't do that talking to the camera. So here's my first pan. I'm not exactly sure how long I ran, but I ran up high. I need to come lower because I didn't get as much as I wanted. There's strip. Not too much. It's about what I got last time when I gave up and said, no, I'm not going to dig it. So, come on. Not too much. Put the thumb in there. I think you see, not very big. Big fingernail, but not very big. Bugs are biting me. I'm going to put that in the container and reset. See if I can't get some more. Pan number 2. Move location. It's still kind of kicking it out sparse, man. Manettes, people. I did catch a rather big piece. That one's kind of big. It's actually like a tear off piece of a nugget. There are larger particles in that area. Still, it's just, man, it's not a lot. For as long as I dug, and it took forever to pan. Kind of getting bored with it. I don't know if I'm going to stay or not. I mean, I got some gold. Don't really need to be greedy, right? But I am kind of greedy, and I'm getting disappointed, and it makes me not want to do it. It's not like that one day I came out here and just was like, yeah, alright, bitchin'. I hate it. I almost hate it when that happens because every time after that you're disappointed. Even though you got some, you still want that one that goes across there or fills it up, whatever. So I don't know. I might dig one more time. Okay, so I ran one more time. It was dismal. This is today's take. There's my thumb. Let's see. Can you see it? Can't really tell. The sun's really bright out here. It's not much. Not really worth how long I spent out here today. I came down at like, I don't know, 7. It's like 2 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock. I'll have to look. I'll tell you in the epilogue. That's what I got. It's the old thumb of doom, so you can tell how big it is. It's not bad, I guess. Be a nice little nugget. But still, that was a lot of work, dude. Got other stuff I gotta do. It's looking like it's 2 o'clock. I was kind of walking around, dorking around, so that's about 7 hours worth of digging that you saw today. Low water screwing with how much is being replenished. That, and I've been hitting this spot really hard, so I might have to let it sit for a while. I did go through and rake the bed a little bit, so it's a little bit more flat, and I kind of made a few little unobvious deflectors, so it would keep a current going a certain way. The water is continuing to drop. I've marked it in a couple spots, and I noticed that last run my flow decreased quite a bit, and it was kind of exposing some of the parts of my sluice that are normally underwater. I did flip over some big rocks and get some, that's where some of the bigger pieces came from that haven't been got before, but I made sure to put them back. That way they'll fill back in. The current really has to be moving to move some of these big rocks. I don't want to move too many of them out, but something I noticed, you'll have great big rocks, and then you'll have medium-sized ones. If you go below the big ones where they were holding the most gold, it's easier to get into the mid-grade. And that's what happened when I filled up that the pan that first, or the last video back, where I had a lot. It was in that range area right after the boulders. So if you're in an area that may help you, it may not, I don't know. It's definitely easier to dig in. I was able to process more material. I think that's where the big numbers came from. And now I'm on the dwindling end of that pocket that was in there. So it's just a bunch, it'll be just a bunch of little hunt and peck stuff from now on. Here, anyway. I do have another little spot right downstream a little bit I can work. I think that's it. I'm tired. I'm sore. Gotta go mow some lawn. Play with the dogs, watch a movie. Blah, blah. What I normally do. Works good. Got a $100 bonus. There's definitely a beaver down here. Little dude's all chewing the hell out of some of these willows. Anyway, that's it, people. From me to you, you to me, and back again. Thanks for watching Iron Fist Mining. Peace out, babies.